made my life better, easier, or just lit my soul on fire. Hello pineapples, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a August favorites video. I am so sorry it did not debut in August. August was an extremely packed, busy, crazy, wild month, so I didn't get a chance to get this video up in August. So hopefully my September favorites video I will get done in September. But without further ado, let's check out the products that this month made my life better, easier, or just lit my soul on fire. First one, guys, is a book. Now, I didn't get this at my local library because, well, I couldn't find it there. But also, I actually had this like months ago. I picked it up while I was at Target because, you know, Target tells me what I need. It was sitting on the shelf. You guys all know how I'm kind of like true crime buff, the whole nine. Like, love all that stuff. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is super like cool. It looks super intriguing. So it is called Good Me, Bad Me by Allie Land. And essentially it is about this teenager. Her name is Millie, and Millie's mother is a serial killer and she kills children. And so after her 10th child that she's killed, Millie goes to the police. Like, she can't do it anymore, she's had it, and she essentially tells the police that her mother is a killer. Here's where here's where all the evidence is, like, you know, the whole nine. So the police like raid her home. They put her they put her mother into custody, and you basically come in where she is released from the hospital. She is put into a foster care system with a psychologist who is also prepping her to stand for trial for her mother's trial, because she will act as one of the key witnesses. But the whole idea of it too is like you kind of get into her thoughts. It's told from a first person perspective, which I really enjoyed, and the thoughts sometimes aren't super fluid, which I thought was a really interesting way of writing the book. The whole point basically is killing is something that we learn to do, or is it something that we're born with? It's really good. The ending was totally twisted, wasn't expecting it, so love. Also, guys, on the subject of books, I've always wanted to do like a book club, and I thought maybe like an online book club would be super cool. So if you guys would be interested, like, let me know in the comments, and we could do like a digital book club, and like we pick a, like, I'll pick a book or whatever, and we could like do live video discussions of the book like once per month. So if anybody's interested, I would really love to know your thoughts on that. Moving on to the next item. Okay, I don't have it with me, which is really sad because I love it so much. So we all know that we are on the cusp, the doorstep, if you will, of the greatest season of all seasons, fall. So with fall, we have amazing fall products. And what is fall without the pumpkin spice latte? Am I right? Am I right? Yes. So Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, if you're a D&D fan, they have released their fall products. So their pumpkin coffee, pumpkin donuts, the whole nine. But Starbucks this year, people, came out with more than just the pumpkin spice latte. They came up with a pumpkin cold brew, and they also came up with pumpkin cold brew nitro. I don't particularly like nitro coffee. It does weird things to my intestines, and I'll leave it at that. But I love the PSL, Team PSL all the way. But I wanted to try the pumpkin cold brew because we all know I love iced coffee. So I was like, you know what, let's give it a whirl. So I got the pumpkin cold brew. People, my life has changed for the better. It's pumpkin just wove into my soul the day that I tried the pumpkin cold brew. It is amazing. So I drink my coffee black usually, and if I do put anything in it, it's only almond milk. The only issue I have with the pumpkin spice latte is I find that the pumpkin spice lattes tend to be very sugary, and I'm not about that life. So it is hard for me sometimes. Like, I can only get a smaller size just because it's a lot for me. But the pumpkin cold brew, guys, there is sweetener in it, don't get me wrong, but it just tastes more like a wonderful meeting accompaniment of coffee met pumpkin, and they just merged into this amazing, wonderful beverage. So I still get my coffee taste, I still get that hints of pumpkin. It's got this wonderful, amazing, great foamy top that they dash the cinnamon on, and it's just, it's so aesthetic. And then to top it off, it comes in the adult sippy cup with no straw. It is just the greatest thing ever, and you can get it all the way to a Trenta size, which is fire, because I believe with a nitro you can get no more than a grande. So guys, I can't preach this drink enough. It is so amazing. I will pop it up on the screen so you could see a picture of it. It's fire. Like it, I don't know, I've like had one like every day, not even lying, every day. And they are a little pricey, but I always get a big size. So I think if I kept it to a grande, it wouldn't be so bad. But like, I'm seriously obsessed. Starbucks people, if you happen to watch this little video, please keep the pumpkin cold brew on the menu all year, every year. Don't ever take it off. I will be seriously like so upset when it goes. Like my soul will be torn in half. But guys, it's just amazing. You'll thank me later. It's cool. You're welcome. Next on the list, guys. Okay, these are my glasses. I will try them on for you so you can see. These bad boys. Love. Okay, but the reason they're on my favorites list is because of how I ordered them. So, I just kind of got lost in the black hole of YouTube like I tend to do. I came across on one of the girls that I follow's channel that she uses this website called glassesusa.com. I will leave it in the description box below for you guys to check out. So it is essentially an online place to purchase eyeglasses, and they don't just have eyeglasses either, guys. They do have sunglasses. They have prescription and non-prescription. You do you. So you go on there and they have hundreds and hundreds of glasses to choose from. And they always like seem to throw out discount codes. So I don't have one to give you, but if you go on their website, literally I think the first thing that pops up is like, do you want a discount code for your order? If you don't want to save money, well, anyway, so they have hundreds, and they have designer frames, or they have not so like uppity frames, like just your run-of-the-mill. Anyway, so what's really cool though is they have like a 3D try-on. So you upload a picture of yourself, because everybody's probably thinking like, oh, I like want to do that, but I don't want to order glasses without trying them on first. Rightfully so. So you upload a picture of yourself, and you're able to try on the glasses digitally. God, I cannot talk today, guys. You can try them on digitally, which is super cool. The whole try-on process was actually, it was very easy, super user-friendly. I think you did get a really good idea of what those frames are going to look like on your face. But if you decide, like if you got them and you decided, I absolutely hate these, it's a free return process. So you can just return them and get another, like a different pair. The lenses, the frames, the blue blocker protection, the scratch proof protection, and expedited delivery, which you don't have to have. I actually think the standard delivery is free. I did pay extra to get mine quickly, but it was only like $12, so it wasn't anything pretty like out of this world crazy, but was like $170 for everything, guys. So I really liked it. I do find that they take a little longer than I wanted to get in. I was a little annoyed with that, I have to say. Despite the expedited shipping, I think I waited like 2.5 weeks. But I mean, again, that might not be super crazy. I'm just impatient. I think I'm totally spoiled with the Amazon Prime, where I get things in like a day or two. So if I have to wait any longer than that, that's tragic. So Anyway though, it's a really cool experience. I will still go see an eye doctor because obviously my prescription does not always stay the same. My eyes have changed throughout the years. So it's not to forego the eye doctor, but it is to cut some costs in terms of glasses. So I actually think I might go on to and order an additional pair just because I think options are just a really good thing. But love it, guys. Definitely go check this website out. But last on my list is my backpack. But for me to show you, I have to like share with you my little story. So I had the Steve Madden Brown, the cognac backpack in my July favorites. I loved that bag. I still love that bag. It's tragic to me that shortly after buying it, I did happen to get a new computer, and because the one I got was a really good deal on a 15-inch, I got a 15-inch laptop. And it just didn't fit in that bag very well. It really didn't. It was kind of really snug. I could not get it in there with a case if I like had a case on it. So I ended up returning the backpack because the whole point of a backpack was so I could consolidate everything. Instead of carrying a million bags, I had one bag. So I was like, it's time to buy a backpack that fits a 15-inch. So where did I go but the Zon always. So I went in, I searched 15-inch backpack. So I found all sorts of backpacks. As you know, Amazon tends to show you like all the things that you didn't know you needed. And I found awesome options. So the first one I ordered was like kind of like the Steve Madden one. It was a bit more structured, and it was also the cognac color. And I got it and I loved it. It was one of those bags that's very classy. You can kind of like dress it up, dress it down. It can go into like a work meeting. It's awesome. However, it was very structured, and because of that, you could not fit very much else in it other than a laptop and maybe a pair of headphones. And I would say the headphones, because mine are larger, were pushing it. So I was really like trying to like geometrically like fit everything into the bag, and it just wasn't working, and it was really, really annoying. And also because it flapped shut, I found that the buttons wouldn't button, and I just felt like my stuff was gonna fall out. It was just a mess. So I ended up taking that back. Then from there, I ordered a Jansport backpack that had pineapples on it because, right, that's so fitting. But I got the Jansport in, and it just like, it didn't, I just didn't love it. I really didn't. It was like white, and the pineapples were gold, but you could hardly see them. And it was kind of slouchy. I didn't like that it was not structured at all. Like, it didn't have to be crazy structured, but at least have some sort of shape, and it just didn't. So shortly after, I returned that too. Then I found this brand, again through my black hole of YouTube, called Kavu, and it is a rope sling bag, and I found one on REI, and it was exclusive to REI, and it was green, and it had woodland creatures all over it. Now, you guys know I have a headband with woodland creatures on it, and I just think they're the cutest things ever. I love them. I think it's amazing. It's such a fun print. So I ordered this bag because the dimensions like looked like it would fit. I might, like, you know, so I got it in, and it was so cool. It was very comfortable, and the print was so sweet, but it just didn't fit everything. It didn't even fit my planner very well. So that was like, it had to go. So I returned that one. But then I got it right. Finally. Like 5th time's the charm. So I'm sure many of you have heard of it, but I ended up going back on Amazon, and I was searching again for 15-inch laptop bags, and the Fjällräven Konken 15-inch bag showed up. I found it in this amazing woodland creatures print. It's a little bit more abstract. It's like an art print. And it's so cool because the little white guys on there look like my ferret Nanook. So I thought that was kind of awesome. I have kept the fox poof, and I think he actually goes even better with this bag. So we have both handles if you want to carry it like a tote, and the back straps are padded. So the classics will only have this strap. They do not have this padding, but this padding makes life so nice. It's so much easier to carry. It's so comfortable. I take this sucker everywhere. I will take it to work, I take it hiking, I take it day to day. It's kind of like my day-to-day bag too. I carry my life in my bags. So it's just, I wish I could carry those tiny small purses. It just doesn't happen. But anyway, back to the bag, guys. So we have this large like main compartment, and then in here we have like a padded area for your laptop, and my laptop fits perfectly. It's snug, it's secure, and again, it's padded, so I feel like nothing is gonna happen to it. But yeah, guys, like I love this bag. It's everything. It's so cool. It is really pricey. I am not even going to lie. They're pricey bags. However, part of the proceeds go to Arctic foxes, and the bags are just made ethically, so you have to kind of take into consideration that you're not giving into fast fashion. Anyway, guys, my camera battery is going to die, darn it, but that is my August favorites for you guys. I cannot wait to bring you September's favorites. We'll see what sets my soul on fire this month, but I will see you in the next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.